Hello and welcome to gaming during lockdown, because what else is there to do? You kinda have to game. I'm saying have to because मैं mandate दे रहा हूँ. अगर आप वेले हो तो आप please game, because who doesn't want to game in a time like this? It allows you to forget the real world. Coronavirus doesn't exist. Coronavirus doesn't exist. And that's all that's important. As you can tell, मैं shave भी नहीं कर रहा because what's the point? Just grow your beard and just game. However, there's a game that I don't play much of, and that's PUBG. And I decided during the lockdown to, get into the game because it's so widely popular. But it's very intimidating, and I kept landing in the wrong place. So I decided to make a list of 5 places where noobs should definitely not land in PUBG's Erangel map. On number 1, we have Georgopol. Georgopol? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming it's Georgopol. Now, the reason why this is number 1 is because there is just a lot of valuable loot that you can find here, from assault rifles to even vehicles right in the beginning. It is a great place to land, but one of the things as a noob was that every time I landed there, I died very early. There is a lot of competition near Georgopol, and therefore you need to proceed there with caution. But if you're the kinds who doesn't care and you definitely want that good loot, Georgopol is a good place to start off. Now, moving on from Georgopol, another place that maybe noobs should avoid is Milta. Now, this might be a bit of a controversial choice because, जब मैं खेलता हूँ अपने friends के साथ, they go ahead and say, यार Milta में जाना ही नहीं है. So it's actually a relatively peaceful place. You won't get that much, gunfire, and you can survive for longer. But Milta में कोई loot नहीं मिलता. And I've made the mistake of landing there and trying to, be like, oh, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to hide out here. But I usually end up not doing too well because वहाँ से guns नहीं मिलते, and there's just not good enough loot over there. So definitely if you're a noob, while Milta might seem appealing, avoid it because you don't get very good guns. On third, we have the prison complex. Now, this prison complex actually has many warehouses, and it's one of Erangel maps, oldest, OG places that people used to land on, because it has a lot of good loot. Be prepared to just run as soon as you land, because a whole bunch of people seem to be landing here because of the guarantee of loot. And once again, if you're a noob and you're someone who prizes himself or herself on your FPS shooting skills, then you don't have to worry about this. Then you can go ahead and just land there and not worry ki yaar maybe I might get shot, because you know what, if you trust in your mechanics, theek hi rahega. On number 4, we have Pochinki. Now, this is one of the most famous locations in PUBG. In fact, when I started playing this game, my friends actually told me, yaar, yahan par hi land karenge because, we have the best loot here. But when you land in Pochinki, because it's so famous and because the loot is just that great, there are so many players out there. Now, like I said earlier with the other places, Pochinki, however, is a real battleground. So please land there with extreme caution, because I know that when I started landing there, I didn't want to play the game anymore because I was dying, immediately. So definitely beware if you're going to land in Pochinki, but it's also a very good place to hone your skills with a lot of open ground as well as some cover. You can actually become a better shooter, and I've realized that by landing in Pochinki, my skills are becoming better. So on number 4, we have Pochinki. And finally, the hardest place to land for noobs, because it is quite difficult, is the Sosnovka military base. Now, I'm sorry if I butchered these pronunciations, but it is a real brutal place. I've only landed there once personally, and I did not survive beyond maybe another 10 seconds. The reason why it is that way is because, it's a military base. That military base houses the best loot in the game, and when you land there, you have to be ready to fight your life, because you have to fight your way out of there. So only advanced players should go ahead and land there. And if you're a noob, because I'm assuming you're watching it, you're a noob, stay away from the military base because it is very hard to adapt to. However, if you're someone who likes a challenge, then you can go ahead and just land there, because why not? Let's just challenge ourselves. So those were 5 places as a noob you probably should avoid, because there is a whole lot of stiff competition. And if you're someone who doesn't care about this advice, then go for it. You're braver than me. If you have any advice you can give, or maybe some drop locations that you think are important, write them in the comment section below, and that'll definitely help a fellow noob out. See you again next time.